Problem 19 states, given the following three hash functions, show the insertion for the following elements in a cuckoo hash: 24, 16, 17, 23, 65, and 9. So what I'm going to do is go to the document camera and work through this together. So the three hash functions that we're going to work through, the first hash function is going to be k mod 7. The second one is going to be the quotient of k divided by 7, mod 7. And the third one is going to be k plus the quotient of k mod 7. Sorry, k divided by 7, and that will be mod 7, that quantity. So if you're going to do this out, remember that if there's three hash functions in a cuckoo hash, it's actually going to have three dynamic arrays. So the best way to write this out on a piece of paper is you start out, you say, you put in all of the potential elements. So you have these 7s. That's the hint that there's going to be 7 buckets. And then the other thing is, because there's three hash functions, as I just mentioned, there's going to be 3 dynamic arrays. My recommendation is give yourself enough space for all 3 of these, because that way you can cross them out. And this allows you to be able to represent the elements on here without having to do a lot of erasing. So the first element we are going to insert is 24. 24 mod 7 is 3. And notice how I write it over here on the left. Next thing we're going to do is 16 mod 7 is going to be 2. Next element we're going to put in is 17. 17 mod 7 is 3. What we do in this scenario when we have a collision is we expel the element that's currently in there and put in the most recently inserted into the hash. So we're going to put in 17 there, and then we're going to take 24 and compare it with the second hash. So 24 divided by 7, the quotient is 3, so 3 mod 7 is 3, so we're going to put 24 here. Next element we're going to insert is 23. 23 mod 7 is 2, so just like before, we're going to expel 16 and put 23 there. 16 divided by 7, its quotient is 2, so 2 mod 7 is 2, so 16 is going to end up here in 2. The next element we're putting in is 65. 65 is, so 9 times 7 is 63. 65, therefore, mod 7 is going to be 65 minus 63, which is 2. So we're going to expel 23 and put in 65. 23, now 23 divided by 7, its quotient is 3, so 3 mod 7 is 3. So now we're going to put in 23 and expel 24. Now we do this equation. The way this is going to work is 24 divided by 7's quotient is 3. Then we do 24 plus 3. So this, to kind of work it out for you, 24 divided by 7, its quotient is 3. Then we do 24 plus 24. So 24 plus 3 is 27. This entire quantity is then modded by 7. So 27 mod 7 is going to be 6. So 24 goes here. The last element we're going to insert is 9. So 9 mod 7 is 2. Now we expel 65. Now 65 divided by 7 is 9. 9 mod 7 is 2. So we put 65 here and expel 16. Then we're going to have 16 divided by 7 is 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 mod 7 is 4. So 16 ends up here. So our final cuckoo hash is 9 and 17 here in 2, 16 and 23 in the second hash, and 16 and 24 in 4 and 6 respectively in the third hash. So let's compare that with our multiple choices. And so right off the bat, we see A and B are not the correct answer because we need 9 and 17 here. We see that C and D both have 19 and 17 in the first hash. And then we see that 24 and 23 are in the second hash. But here we have 65 and 23, which is what we want. And then 4 and 6 contain 24. Therefore, C is the correct answer.